Hi everyone, this is John with Guitars and Gear, and today we have a quick one-shot unboxing. We got some packages from Sweetwater, so let's break them open and see what we got today. This one looks a little worse for wear actually, but I would assume everything inside is probably just fine. Let's get in here and see what we got. Lots of nice packaging, of course. Thank you from Sweetwater. Very nice. And yes, of course, we got yet another Sweetwater sticker. I think I've got like 100 of these now. So thank you again, Sweetwater. Let me get this off of here and get this all figured out here real quick. Hear me rummaging around in the background. All right, here is what was inside the box. There we go. So this is the Alesis Strike drum module. So this is something that I'm replacing a drum module that I do have with this one. I'm actually getting rid of the one that I have, and this is going to be the new one. So heard a lot of good things about it. I have my own custom e-drum set that I've put together with cymbals from, can't remember the company, Field. So we're gonna go over all the drum stuff in a future video, but just wanted to show you guys this, and if we can break this open, piece of tape on there. And grab my scissors again. There we go. Actually, let's go around the box real quick. So you can see this is what the back of the module is going to look like. So it has everywhere to plug our drums in. Has I believe it has 12 different inputs and a bunch of outputs here, so that's good. Has MIDI in and out, and USB, MIDI through USB as well. And of course mains you can take out to monitors or whatever you like there. Auxiliary in, which is nice, so you can run, you know, MP3 player, your computer music, something like that through there. Power, guess there's not much to say. SD card slot, so that's important. And apparently this comes with one, but if not, we have some laying around, I'm sure. So that's basically it. Here's the front of it. You do have your independent, you know, kind of equalizing controls on the front here for each of your drums, which is nice. Yeah, so we will get into this. Oh, and something else I like too, separate main and auxiliary volume. That's a bonus. Okay, let's see, let's get into this here and see what's inside. Manual, of course, quick start guide, and you know, who knows how, oh, sorry, quick start guide, who knows how good this actually is up to date, but yeah, we'll take a look at it. In the back here, now accessories. So I wasn't sure if it was going to come with anything, so we're going to wait on, well actually let's do this first. Push this back out of the way a little bit. And looks like I got to get my scissors again. Get this opened up real quick. Okay, so inside the accessory box, oh, very nice. We've got all sorts of cabling. I'm assuming that this box here is going to be the power. And yep, it is. So our power adapter. Take a look. And yeah, pretty basic. A good shot of that. And just pretty much a generic adapter from what I can tell. It's not even branded, I don't think, with Alesis on there. Nope. So, okay, power adapter. What else do we got in here? Oh my, lots of stuff. Oh, it's got a, interesting. Okay, so it has got every cable that I actually need, which is really pretty awesome because I have a bunch of cables already plugged into my drum, so I don't even think I'm gonna open this. And it gives you lots of Velcro strips too to use for strapping everything down. Maybe I will use these only because each one of them is labeled with what Tom, what Crash. So I may actually break these out, and I think they're kind of bound up in the middle, it looks like. I'm not gonna break all this out right now. Well, maybe I will. It also comes with a mounting plate, and I ordered a mounting plate, so maybe I'll just return that. Although this is kind of cheap, kind of flimsy plastic. It's not metal or anything, so. So yeah, and it did come with screws, mounting screws as well to mount it to the unit itself, so. Yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, we're gonna open this up and just take a look, because I didn't know we were getting all these cables. Yeah, so it is kind of bound up on the one side there. You can see these are all the TRS cables, and there's one for each input, which is nice. And then these we can go into the drums with, which is very cool. But I do have my own separate cables, and actually these will not work anyway because, well, they'll work for the cymbals, but they're not going to work for my drums because they take a smaller 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch. So these won't really work for me unless I get adapters for each one, which I really don't want to do. So second thought, I'm probably not going to use those. So now let's take a look at the unit itself. It's a lot lighter, so it's not, I don't think it's like a metal design or anything. Set that box aside. And let's get to the meat of this. And here we go. I don't know if you guys can see that well. Don't want to get too much glare on it. But there it is, so you can kind of tell the size based on my holding it. It's actually kind of like that rubberized, plasticky kind of feel to it. Looks like there is some metal up front. Go around it. 1/4 inch headphones. 1/4 inch headphones in the front with a separate volume control, which is really cool. Go around the front, you have all your independent sliders there for EQing all your drums, which is really a nice thing. Around this side, of course, we have the Alesis logo again, and then the back side here. Try to get up close on that. And there you go. SD card already in there, 16 gig. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. 16 gig SanDisk Ultra. So that's pretty nice that they have a bunch of samples apparently on there. There's a ton of samples on this thing, but we're going to get into this with a normal video and see how it goes. So there is one more box that I did receive, and I'd like to open that, and that's the mounting plate. So like I said, this does come with a mounting plate, but it's pretty chintzy. So I want to see if what Sweetwater sent me is a little bit better. We'll see. Shouldn't even really open it, but maybe it's a higher quality one than what they gave me. Oh, and of course, there's our candy. I was like kind of disappointed it wasn't in the other box. So let's see, this is a e-percussion mount module from Alesis, so it doesn't feel too sturdy. Okay, so it is a sturdier version of the one that we saw. Here, let me get this out. And of course it does come with the screws, and you can tell here it's a much thicker. It's still plastic, but it's much heftier design. So let's get the other one out here so we can compare difference. So here's the one I purchased and here's the one that was shipped in the box. So, yeah, it's quite a bit different. Let's see if those holes actually all line up too. Yeah, they do, so, but you can tell, like, yeah, this one's much more robust. This one's very cheap. So, I think I'll keep this one, and I'll save this as, I guess, like a backup. Okay, so that's it really. There's the mounting screws for that. So that's really all we're going to use out of this whole thing is the strike module itself, the mounting bracket with the screws, and that guy. And then that's it. So anyway, guys, I know this might have been very quick and totally unrehearsed, but hopefully you guys got something out of that. And if you did, great. And we will talk to you guys next time. Thanks again. This is John from Guitars and Gear. This has been a one-shot unboxing video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.